Hi, hello and welcome to another session on data communications and networks. In today's session, we'll see the third method of error detecting, which is the checksum method. So let's get started. So today we'll see the third method, which is the checksum method. Okay, so in checksum method, in this method of error detection scheme, the data is divided into k segments, each of m bits. So number of segments is equal to k and number of bits in each segment, this is equal to m. Now at the sender, these segments, all of these segments, suppose we are having k number of segments, so at the sending end or at the sender, the k segments are added using the ones complement arithmetic method to get the sum. Then after summing up all the segments, the sum is complemented to get the checksum. So we get the checksum. So checksum is obtained by complementing the sum of the k segments. Now after computing the checksum, this checksum is transmitted to the receiver. Now at the receiver, all of these received segments, again they are added using the same method which we have done at the sending end, that is using the ones complement arithmetic. Then we get the sum, and again the sum is complemented. The sum is, then if the result is the sum, after complementing the sum, the checksum is also added with the sum, and if the result is equal to all zeros, then we can say that there is no error in the received data and it is free from errors. Other than zeros, if there is presence of at least a single one or any more number of ones, then we can say that the data which is transmitted has errors and it is again to be retransmitted or corrected by using the error correcting codes. So we'll see the checksum method by using one example. So here we'll take the data. Let this be the original data. We'll take 4 segments here. This is the first segment, 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1. So this is the first segment of data. We'll take the second segment, 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1. Then we have the third segment, 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 and 0. This is the third segment. We'll take the fourth segment, 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 and 1. So here these are the 4 number of segments. So here k is the number of segments. So in this case k is equal to 4 here, and m is the number of bits in each segment. So here we have taken 8 bits in each segment, so the value of m is equal to 8. So we'll do the checksum method. The first step is we need to add all of the 4 segments together, so to get the final sum. So we'll take the sum of all of these segments. So this is the first segment, 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 and 1. So we need to add all of these segments. So we'll add them in steps. We'll take the second segment, that is 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 and 1. Now when both of these two are added, here we get 1 and 1, we get 0 with a carry of 1. Again 1 and 1 is 0 with a carry of 1. Again plus 1, we get 1 1. So we get 1 here and a carry of 1. So this 1 comes here. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry of 1. Again 1 plus 0 is 1 and plus 0 is also equal to 1. So put a 1 here. 1 plus 1 is 1 with a carry of 1. Now this one we need to add it again at this point. So again add both of these two. Here we get 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 1. Next we need to add the third segment of data. So the third segment is 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 and 0. Now add both of these two. So 1 plus 0, here we get 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry of 1. Again 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry of 1. 1 plus 1 is 1 0. Again plus 1 is 1 with a carry of 1. So here also we get 1 with a carry of 1. This is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry of 1. So 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry of 1. Now again this carry we need to add it here again. So here we get 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 and 0. Next we need to add the fourth segment. So this is the fourth segment, 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 and 1. Here 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry of 1. Again we get 1 here. This is 1. This is also 1. This is 0 with a carry of 1. This is 0 with a carry of 1. Again 0 with a carry of 1. Again 0 with a carry of 1. Now this 1 again it has to be added. So put 1 here and add. We get 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 and 0. So in the next step we need to take the complement of this data. So this is the final sum which we have got. So here in the next step, so this is known as the sum. So after getting the sum, take the complement of the sum. So complement of sum is, just complement these bits. We have 4 zeros and 4 ones. So we get 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0. Okay, so this is the complement. So whatever we got here, this is known as the checksum. Okay, next, at the receiving end, what we need to do, again we need to add all the segments. So all these segments are also transmitted to the receiving end. So at the receiving end also we get the same segments, and the receiver also computes the sum of all of these 4 segments. So we need to do the same thing again, add all the 4 segments. So add the receiver, add all the 4 segments. After adding all the segments, we get a sum of, again we get the same sum, which is this one. So if there is no error, we get the same sum as at the sending end. So here also at the receiver we get this sum, that is 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1. So this is the sum which is obtained by adding all 4 of these data segments. So after adding, we get this sum. So in the next step, what does the receiver do? Along with this sum, the checksum is also added. So this is the checksum which we have got. So add the sum and the checksum, which is 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 and 0. Now when both of these two are added, so we get 1 1 1 1 followed by 1 1 1 and 1. In the next step, we need to complement this, the sum of the sum and the checksum. So this has to be complemented. So complement of this is 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Now if you see this one, this is the final result at the receiving end or the receiver. So if you get all zeros, then what does the receiver do? It will assume that there is no error in the data. So whenever the final complemented result is all zeros, then the receiver will accept the data. If there is presence of any single or more than one single ones, then the receiver will just reject the data. So the conclusion is, at the final after finally complementing the data, you should get all zeros. So this is an indication to the receiver that there is no error in the received data when the final value contains all zeros. If all zeros are present, then the receiver will accept the data. If there is any single one or many number of ones, then the receiver simply rejects the data. It will understand that there is an error in the data if any one or more number of ones are present after this final step. So this is the third method of error detection, which is the checksum method. So once again we'll see the procedure how to do this one. So first thing is, we need to add all the 4 segments of data. So in this case we have taken 4 segments. So simply add the 4 segments. So first and second segment, when we add, we get a carry of 1 here. That carry is to be added again to this sum. So this is the result we get. Then take the third data and again add it here. So here also you are getting a carry. That bit also is to be added. Then this is the sum for the 3 segments. Then take the 4th segment and add it again. So this is the sum, we get it here with a carry. Again take the carry, add it here. So this is the result we get. So this is the final sum. So next, after doing the sum, we need to take the complement of this sum. So just reverse the ones and zeros. So we get this all ones and 4 zeros. This is known as the checksum. So this checksum is also transmitted to the receiver along with this segments of data. At the receiver also the same process has to be done. We need to add all the 4 segments. So after adding all the segments, this is the final sum which we get. Then along with this sum, the checksum also has to be added. Now when both of these two are added, this is the result we get with all ones. So after adding the sum and the checksum, this has to be complemented. So when you take the complement, the result should contain all zeros. If all zeros are there, then the receiver will understand that there is no error in the data. Other than zeros, if there is any one, then the receiver will simply reject the data. If all zeros are there, the data is accepted by the receiver, else it is rejected. So this is the third method, that is the checksum method under the error detection methods. I hope I am clear. Thank you.